We should make that the password.
Wasn't it like Shaco cut around a knife play? Oh, also, I think we're going live. We are live.
Are we?
See. Yeah, it's black
sure?
screen right now.
Be positive.
And we're up. Okay.
Well, now it says that it's Peter Red battles Blaine in the fire gym.
You know, okay, fine. Let me
Okay,
edit the...
it always does that. I don't know why it does that. It always pops the,
Sunday.
whatever was the latest
So
video.
it uses the info from the last stream, so I'll just change that, and I'll change the photo to be the new photo.
Also, I saw that you added leaf green to the 4.
Huh?
Leaf green was in one of the pictures.
No, that's
playing
green.
Sorry, green. Who's playing green?
No one's playing green.
Oh, no,
Because we're playing blue. But the picture I found for like the Gen 1 has red, blue, yellow, and green. Not in that order, I don't think.
But green's fate, right?
No, green's Japan only.
Wasn't that the... Yeah. And I'll just say Pokemon
Fun
Red
fact.
and Blue. Okay, it's in
So
3
it's Blue
playlists.
America only.
Alright, so we're live. I may have forgotten to advertise this, but we're live. So...
We told them last week. They should know.
We did. Yeah, it's Sunday, it's the Sunday update. So, here's where we're at.
As Peter reminded us, we have a week left to finish Gen 1.
No, we're only halfway through, and we have 1 week left. It's gonna be fine.
It should really pick up from here, right? Because we just have to do... What? We have to do Fuchsia, Seafoam, Cinnabar, and the Elite Four, right?
I mean, hold up. You guys are
Saffron.
both...
Oh, and Saffron. And the Safari Zone.
Yeah. Because you have to do the Safari Zone, right? Because you need strength.
Surf.
Well, you need surf.
Both.
Oh, you need surf and you need strength.
You need strength.
You do need strength unless you want to magically move boulders.
You have to use them for the puzzles.
You have to use strength for the puzzles. The nice
You're
thing...
gonna need it for Victory Road too, so you really can't get out of it.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah.
The nice thing about strength... Hey, do I need a Pokemon with Cut when I go to Victory Road?
Why would you ever get rid of Cut?
Well, Cut's on my Beedrill, who sucks
I think
ass.
you're good.
Well, then put Cut on... Star.
No.
Don't know.
Then I'll have to give up Leer. I don't
Oh.
think... Can Omastar even learn Cut?
I don't know.
I
Do you
don't know.
have anyone
Let's
on your
look it
team that
up.
can learn Cut? I don't know. I don't think you do.
You do what? I don't think every Pokemon can learn Cut.
No, and I don't know if you have a Pokemon on your team currently that can learn Cut.
Sick.
That's what we are checking.
Fine though.
Maybe
like
my
without,
Aerodactyl can learn.
without cut. You'll be okay.
Okay.
Should be.
You got rid of Nidoking. Okay.
Yeah, I found my way there without it. I realized though I need to go back and fight Giovanni
you
now,
don't-
right?
You don't have anyone on your team that can learn Cut.
Sick. Okay, so I'm not prepared for that if that's a thing that I need, but I don't think it is.
If not, you're good.
Okay, so let's recap the week? Question mark?
Okay.
I had a lot of fun this week.
Did you?
It's like half sarcastic, half not. The Lieutenant Surge puzzle that I faced earlier in the week really made me mad because it was fresh off the heels.
Of Cam's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. And I just sat there for like, I don't know how long, but it was long enough that I was getting really frustrated and annoyed. Because I looked at it and I counted, it's a 3x5. There's only 15 cans. So the chances are even better than what we talked about last week.
Oh, there's 15 cans. Because what had we said last week? 4 by
We thought
5?
it was
We said
4 by
24.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Or
right.
4 by
We're-
6.
Wow, how are we that off?
Maybe it's more in yellow. Because we watched
No.
live.
I think it's the
They're
same.
the same.
I think it's the
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Moving my
I believe
mic.
you, but it's 3x5. But like, where did we get 24
Honestly, I might have just miscounted.
We just guessed. It's a
Yeah.
random guess.
Because I think last time I said, "Oh, isn't it 4x6?" 4x6 would give you 24.
Yeah, it's totes 15. We're just bad at math.
We had the wrong dimensions to start with. That's my excuse. We're fine. We can do math.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We need like a math teacher or like a mathematical economics major on our in our group just to keep us
That'd be
covered
great.
for math wise.
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
We should bring someone in for that.
Is this
Good
a
idea.
Sirmina? I don't know what you majored in, so.
It was that he mentioned.
Because I was like, Peter's an English major, so he's not making that joke.
Oh my lord. Okay. So frustration over the Lieutenant Surge puzzle, which, yeah, admittedly, like, on the heels of Cam just... First try. That...
Yeah, that really got to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay because then I just like whooped them with constant dig, and it was great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you brought Graveler through that gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a
That's
fun
perfect.
one with Graveler on my team.
Who you have gotten rid of at this point. I don't remember who you replaced Grappling with.
I had a decent shakeup because I added Vulpix, I added Jolteon, I added Machop, just like all in one video. So Graveler was just kind of replaced by, I'm just gonna say Machop
Jerry,
as
yeah.
like my attack defense, like physical,
From gray to slightly more blue-gray.
pretty much. I did have Nidorina last week.
Yeah, where'd she go?
But then-
Or he? Do you have a male or a female?
Nidorina's a girl, and I was just like, you know what, it's not really beneficial for me to keep her.
Yeah.
It was really more for like early game to just like get through all those poison types, and
That's
like I know
true.
that coming up Koga's gonna be, poison, but I've got the Kadabra at this point. It's gonna be okay.
Mm.
But I'm gonna just state that like I formally replaced Nidorina with Jolteon because
Nice.
my goal is to eventually have Jolteon's double kick,
Ooh.
which Nidorina would have had, but I prefer it on Jolteon more. And Pikachu. I got rid of Pikachu
For
for
Volt.
Jolteon. as
Jolteon
well.
is
so I kind
faster.
of combined them.
Yeah, I remember you walking around in the bushes for like 5 minutes being like, I'm not telling you guys what I want because I want it to be a surprise, and then Vulpix popped up. I'm like,
Yep,
damn
it was
straight.
great.
Excellent.
So yeah, Vulpix, I'm ready for my fire type to just like pop up. Because a lot of Koga's gym is also going to be bugs.
Oh, yeah.
Bug poison.
To me, enough of those.
Guess I'll just use Charizard.
Cam, how is your, yeah, by the way, your Charizard, like, I realize this now looking at the picture, and it's bothering the hell out of me.
Why? Because it's larger
I
than
did not make the Charizard quite small enough. So he does not
it's
fit,
larger than life.
under the top line.
It's really funny though that like Charizard is so strong and as strong as he is, because he's totally my utility Pokemon on my team.
Oh, right, you taught him all the bullshit HM moves.
Yeah, because I'm doing Cut,
Gosh.
Strength, Fly, and Flamethrower on Charizard.
I guess you can't teach Charizard Surf, huh?
Nope, that's why I got Gyarados.
You can teach Nidoking, sir.
That's true. And if you cheat, you can teach Pikachu Surf.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, surfing Pikachu. They actually did that in Pogo for a while.
Well, in case, I mean, that way if you're against a ground type,
Mm-hmm.
they're not safe.
They're gone up. Yeah. So my team is one Pokemon away from being my final 6, because I'm dropping Mr. Mime for Weepin' Bell to Victory Bell.
Right, because you did some, like, research on Smogon, right?
Yeah, so they have a whole bunch of like, these are powerful Pokemon, and like here are all of the stats for it, like attack, defense, special, speed.
Picture Mill's great.
And I was like, I should probably pick up a grass type move, but like, I don't really need it because I have Pikachu for electric against water, and grass isn't like super important against anything, so I'm just dropping a psychic type. But I'm gonna have Haunter with Dream Eater and Hypnosis, so it balanced out. So I did end up going back to Celadon Game Store and collecting the 5,500 coins for Hyper Beam and taught it to Gyarados immediately.
Wow.
Did you gamble full time, or did you also purchase coins?
I gambled.
You gambled your way up to
Gambled away at 5,500 coins. I looked up so many strategies about it. They're like, go into the store, go to the bottom right, play 5 times. If you win 2 of the 5 times, keep going until you hit a lucky. If you don't win 2 times, leave and come back in, and it will reassign you a lucky number. And you just do that over and over again until you get your lucky streak. And I was like, okay. And then, like 2 hours later, I was like, I can go.
Cam is a good gambler. We bet on a horse race once, and we made like $40.
That's true. Yeah.
It was great.
Did you at least pick up all the coins on the floor and like talk to all the people? Okay, good.
So I bought 50, and then I found all of the coins.
Okay, good.
And then
Cam, do you bet 1 at a time or 3 at a time?
I bet 3 at a time.
Nice.
Because you need all of the rows and diagonals. You want all of the chances.
Nice.
Because 1 is just the middle, but 3 gives you the most chances. You just have the most to lose.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know what I was doing. I just bet 3 because I thought, well, if I bet 3, then I'll make triple the income.
No.
That's not how it works.
No, you need the Pokemon to align the Meowth, the Koffing, the Ekans. And it gives you 15. And then you can get on Lucky Streaks and Jackpots, and then you get more.
Okay.
Man, this is why I didn't stream that, because...
except that probably would have been like your most watched stream, because you could have called it how to get tons of coins.
I watched someone stream on how to get tons of coins.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2-minute video because they cut out all the BS of trying to figure it out.
Nice.
So,
got the game corner.
Yeah.
But you guys have both at this point beaten
Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if her name was Erica or Sabrina.
Sabrina's Ghost, Psychic.
Psychic.
Just,
yeah. You need a ghost. Ash goes to get a ghost. He gets Haunter.
Yeah,
you go get Haunter, and you can use Haunter to just absolutely annihilate the fighting dojo. And then
because none of them can hit Haunter. It's so ridiculous.
Yep.
I'm excited for that.
You guys are almost there, right? Because
I have the Pokemon.
You went through Celadon, so now is Saffron your next? Is that the next one? Is that how that works?
I'm planning on going south from Lavender Town. Does that go to Fuchsia?
Oh, yeah, that goes to Fuchsia. So technically, that's the right order, right? Because
I would like to go to the Safari Zone first, so I can finish grabbing Surf and Strength. Because I'm not really catching anything else from here on out except for Bellsprout. I don't need anything.
Technically, Sabrina is after Koga, but frequently she's beaten before Koga.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Right there.
Because I got through the... You have to bribe the guard, right, to get to Saffron? Mm-hmm. So I did that.
So once you get to Celadon, it's easy to go straight to Saffron after.
Yeah. I think I dicked around a little first, but pretty much eventually went there right away.
Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to? I don't know.
If we're not allowed to curse on stream, then I have to make some major changes.
I've been trying so hard not to, and then in the last stream, I think I messed something up. I was like, oh no. Are we rated friendly for kids, E for everyone.
I do not say our
Is
videos.
Firestorm's channel rated E for everyone?
Firestorm's
Probably
channel
not.
is definitely not rated E. One of our most popular videos is, I think, titled I haven't lost my virginity because I never lose.
That's
So
E
no,
for
I don't
everyone.
think we have the
That's
E
a
for everyone
great-
rating.
Great statement.
I feel like that's E for everyone.
That's not E for everyone. Straight up not.
None of
E
those
for
words
everyone.
are technically curse words.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And of course kids are going to know what that is. They got the Discovery Channel, don't they?
Thank you, Eminem.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. And I did go back. I did go to Fuchsia. I beat what's his name, Koga.
Mm-hmm.
I beat Koga. That gym was so much more of a pain than I thought it would be. I walked in. I was like, "Oh, he's right there." And then it was like, "Oh, there's an invisible wall." And then I saw the wall. And I was like, "Oh,
Okay, good.
okay." So then I had to
Good.
battle everyone else, and then I got to fight him. Of course, it's all poison types, so it's just like, theoretically, it should have been like Venusaur, 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 but I was really just like Snorlax, Snorlax.
You could have thrown in a water type. Water poison. Water against poison.
Is water strong against poison?
No.
It's not in Gen 1?
It's never been.
Is it not?
I thought
I just
poison.
been lying to myself.
Somebody's got to look there. Cam, you're looking this up, right?
It's not.
Okay.
Type effectiveness chart. Pokemon. Come on.
It's neutral. Unless they change something in a later gen.
Attacking. Water. Poison. Yeah, it's not. What am I thinking of?
It's just 1-to-1. I always convince myself that that's true, that there's a poison water thing.
It's ground and psychic are the only ones that are effective against poison.
Oh, right.
Why did I think water was effective? Because you washed
Maybe
it.
think of like a
You
slip
wash
or
it away.
something.
You're washing away the poison. You're washing it away.
But like, I would be using water moves against poison types. Maybe I was going against dual poison, something else. The
You
one
might have been
is
going
effective.
against poison ground. Like a Nidoking, Nidoqueen.
Ground poison, yeah.
Maybe that's why I thought it. I was like, oh, it must be the poison.
That boss battle in Pokemon Quest.
Oh, man, I haven't played that for so long.
TBT.
That's not on our list.
It's a Sunday. No, it's not on our list. Yeah, so if you didn't watch any of the streams this week, my biggest frustration
Oh,
was the stupid Seafoam Islands. I hate them so much. Yeah, I finally had to, like, do some stuff offline, figure out the path a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. And then I went in and did it. So that's done. I finished Seafoam Islands finally. If you haven't watched it yet, you should totally watch my stream of where I actually caught Articuno, because that was dope. It was a lot of fun.
Great. That
the one
was so
where you
great.
caught, or the one before where you caught.
No, where I did catch Articuno. You should definitely not watch any other streams of Seafoam, because it was terrible, and I hate it. Even though I'm pretty sure they got a bunch of views, because people were like, oh, look at this idiot. So yeah, now I went on and I caught a bunch of water types on my way home. So now I have a Seadra and a Shelder on my team.
Ridiculous.
I realize I
And
can't evolve Shelder into a Cloyster unless I get a Water Stone.
You can buy those.
I can buy those, but I'm not sure I want to, because I spent all my money on Ultra Balls.
Well, you just got a little bit more money after
Yeah.
defeating the Cinnabar gym.
That's true. Actually, yeah, because there were all the thieves, and they had a lot of money. And there were some more thieves in the Pokemon Mansion. Or the Cinnabar Mansion, or whatever.
And then there's going to be plenty of trainers in Viridian Gym.
Right.
Plus Giovanni, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Viridian? It's
Spoilers.
Viridian Gym. Right.
Oh shit, did I spoil that?
No, I remember. Yeah, so
When
that's
do
what
you
I'm
think
facing
later?
next. So I didn't meet my goal of beating the game, but I got pretty close. I have just Giovanni left, and then I think I get to go to the elites.
Victory Road.
Victory Road.
That's true.
Also,
when do you get that item
shout
that
out to
lets
Diet
you-
Coke for sponsoring me.
Oh, thanks, Diet Coke.
Thank you, Diet Coke.
Yay, thanks.
When do you get the item that lets you go back and rebattle trainers?
That doesn't exist in this gen.
Oh shit.
What?
See, this is what I was
Reverse
talking about,
secret
Cam.
does not exist until Gen 3.
This is
Ugh.
what I'm talking about, Cam. There's a money cap because there's only
Yeah.
so many trainers that you can fight.
Money cap, but there's also
Yeah, there's-
a very loose non-cap because, like, yes, there's a limited number of trainers, but if you fought a Meowth in the wild and it hit you with a payday, because I think they learn that naturally, and you find one, then you do technically accumulate money very slowly, but you do accumulate money after you beat the Meowths.
Isn't it like $40 per
It's
page?
like equivalent to how much health they have.
So just level up your Meowth like crazy until it's a 100, and then just use payday, right?
Yeah, so that can be either your Meowth or the opponent's Meowth. And if you have a Persian, of course, and it uses payday, then you can also like get extra cash because
Even
they're
more.
obviously going to have boosted stats compared to a Meowth. But
Right.
And you can use that money to buy HP up,
Yeah.
yeah,
and then just
Great
keep increasing
cycle.
your money.
Stocks. Stonks.
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 That's
Stonks.
dividend reinvestment, right? Is that what that is? Yeah.
And then you invest in
Something.
Bitcoin.
Then you invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Sirmina, you got to join the Bitcoin investment train.
And lose all your money.
Did you lose all your money?
No.
Okay.
I got
It's like-
gifted $1 over Christmas to be like, hey, you should just like check it out and see if you like it and if it's really cool. And it's of course only $1, so it's not like crazy. But it was so I technically have Bitcoin, but I don't really have.
Nice. Join the
Yeah.
crew because I have 4/10,000ths of a Bitcoin. Or no, I sold it. Never mind.
Yeah, you sold your Bitcoin.
You have a.
Incredible.
I've lost like 20 cents.
Oh no.
Oh no, 20 cents.
From your $10 of Bitcoin.
Coinbase
What
fund.
will I do?
Anyway, so if Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin's probably going to crash, but if it goes up,
You can use that money in Pokemon.
we can use that money in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
And
know.
then there's no money down.
Probably not. We can use it in Pokemon Go. We can buy coins. Pokecoins.
Or not.
Okay.
Oh,
Brief aside. Also to our viewership, probably don't buy Bitcoin as like
The
a
one person who's watching.
sound assessment. Oh, thank you, one person that's watching.
Unless someone's watching twice with us.
I have it open on just like the stream page. I don't actually have it open for the chat. I should probably do that on my phone. Just in case. In case
Thanks, one person.
Nicole's sending me hate mail. I don't know. I said in case. I said I should pull up the stream chat in case you're sending me hate mail.
Mhm.
You have it open for the chat. Well, just making sure.
Oops.
Just in case. Mute that. Okay. So yeah, Seafoam, super frustrating, but I'm done with it. And I went to Cinnabar and I beat all of the Cinnabars. I beat Blaine in my 11-minute stream from the Buccaneers halftime. And now the Bills are playing, so I don't
Who?
care.
This is a Pokemon stream.
playing.
This is a Pokemon stream, right? So we don't acknowledge the existence of football. What is the Super Bowl? It's a cooking show.
It sounds like
That
it.
part was cut off of the stream at the beginning. though.
Right, that was cut off. Yeah, sorry, we made earlier. I should just. It's 2 weeks to the Super Bowl, and then everybody else in the call was like, "What's the Super Bowl?"
It does sound like a kitchen cooking contest or something.
It sounds like who can bring the best
Soup.
bowl. But no, it's
Or-
actually probably going to
It's a
be
beautiful
what?
pun.
Or
Bucks.
Who
and
can
the
make
Chiefs.
the best bowl of soup?
Who can make the best bowl of soup?
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. So yeah, I am probably gonna make some team alterations before I go to Victory Road because I don't. This team is basically built to beat Blaine, and now that I've beaten Blaine, I don't necessarily need 4 water types.
Yeah, that might be a good idea to vary your team a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna. Well, I'm definitely gonna bring Articuno back somewhere in there, and probably find a place for Godrio back on the team. I have really liked having Omastar. He's dope.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
He's one of the strongest.
Yep. It's pretty lit. Also, Aerodactyl is fast.
Hell.
So fast. I looked up some speed stats. He's very fast.
He's a speedy boy.
Actually, I looked this up earlier. Does anybody know the fastest Pokemon in Gen 1?
Rapidash.
It's
Gen
not
I
Rapidash.
or Jolteon.
It's
Well,
not
Jolteon.
Jolteon, but it is an
Okay.
electric type.
Pikachu?
It's not Pikachu. Pikachu actually sucks on this list.
The
It's not
fastest.
Raichu, is it?
No, it's not Raichu.
The
Raichu,
fastest.
Electrode.
Electrode is the fastest,
Really?
followed by Jolteon.
Yes.
Like base speed stat for the species.
Yes.
And then number 3, Aerodactyl.
Clutch.
Mewtwo
Nice.
is number 4. Technically, this is all a tie. And right after Mewtwo, guess who is number 5? Fastest Pokemon in Gen 1.
Well, I'm looking at a different list, and it says that number 5 is Alakazam.
No. Okay, yeah, Alakazam is tied
Really fast.
for number 5.
Doug
But-
Trio.
Doug Trio.
That's Starmie.
Doug Trio and Alakazam sitting tied at a speed base stat of 120.
Yeah, those guys are really, really fast, so I'm
Yeah.
not surprised to see that.
I'm considering, like, I think I have a Diglett,
You do.
so it might be
Kinda
worth
dick.
it to level him up. Get a Doug Trio for that speedy Earthquake.
Backer? Okay.
On the other hand, I have a level 58 Snorlax, so I might not need to do all that.
But Snorlax is 140th on the speed list.
That makes sense, yeah.
Slowest is obviously Slowpoke, but like second slowest is Jigglypuff.
Really?
Speaking of
I didn't
Jigglypuff,
realize that.
I just grabbed the TM for Metronome.
Metronome.
That's a Clefairy thing, not Jigglypuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Jigglypuff used Sing. That's what I'm thinking.
You have Hypno though, so
I do have Hypno, yeah.
yeah, he uses Metronome.
I'm not putting Hypno on my team.
If the show taught me anything, he uses Metronome.
Alright.
You
So, last week we did like MVP, LVP, etc. Can we do that again? What was everybody's MVP and LVP of the week?
I'll say Charizard is probably my MVP.
Yeah. Is Charizard
Just for-
fast? I remember.
He was like double the level of everyone in Erica's gym, so he would just go first anyway.
Yeah.
Also,
He
my
feels like
most
middle of the pack.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
I just remember getting
fine.
outspeeded. This is Gen 8, but I remember getting outspeeded by Leon's freaking super
that's
speed
because he's
Charizard.
used everything on Charizard.
What? Huh?
His Charizard is like almost perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the LVP would probably be Mr. Mime.
Why do you have a Mr. Mime
He's
on your
my
team?
ball. Also, my most frustrating part of streaming was probably the rock tunnel.
Yep.
Yes.
Because, one, I got lost trying to get there, and then two, it took like an hour and a half to get through it. So.
But hey, now you're done with tunnels. You won't have to go in any more tunnels.
And he has to go through a road. We all have to go
Right.
through a road.
No more tunnels.
I'm excited for Seafoam Islands because I really liked doing the puzzles in them.
Yeah.
It's like how people get mad at me for saying that the water temple in Zelda is the most fun. Because I loved it. It's one of the few ones that I actually didn't need to stop halfway through and be like, this is too difficult. I was like, I'm gonna do
Well, I spent 15 minutes of Seafoam just trying to move these boulders that I then realized would never go into the hole because they're on the wall, so you can't. I was like, oh, right.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm just gonna skip Seafoam.
You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
you can.
surf from, what, Palatown to...
Yeah, you can just go straight down.
Yeah. I'm basically just gonna say, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this. I'm just gonna go from Pallet to Cinnabar and call it a day.
Yeah, I'm not planning on catching any legendaries.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do like a separate thing where I do all 3 legendaries in like one stream or something, and then I go back through.
That'd be cool.
Who knows? We'll see.
Look,
But
Make
It's
my
all
way back
fine.
to
I
the
get it.
plant.
I
Well,
had
we-
fun catching Articuno. I did not have fun with basically everything else.
exactly.
So that's fair. I also showed up on Cinnabar, and I was like, oh, cool. Straightforward town. Loving this. Like, Pokemon Poke Center, Pokemon Lab that gets me lots of shit. And gym. And then I go to the gym and it's like, the door's locked.
Yep.
I almost went when I got into the Pokemon Mansion. I almost went back to the Pokemon Center and just grabbed my card key just to see if that would work. But I figured it wouldn't work.
Hideout.
What? Yeah, for the Pokemon Hideout. I figured it's a door. I have a key that opens all electric locks. Should work. No.
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 Conclusion, and yet totally flawed.
It needs the right symbol, and you didn't have the symbol.
Needs the right symbol.
Yeah.
My card key is an electric type, and all these doors are fire types. Damn it.
Accurate.
Oh, by the way, whoever said earlier that we're basically done with poison types, just remember the Cinnabar Mansion.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just gonna repel it.
That's a
Boo
good
me.
idea. That's actually a good idea because the number of Weezings that I ran into
Oh, okay. No.
were not cool. Yeah, Grimer,
Yeah.
coughing and wheezing. Are,
There's a muck in there too, I think.
I think
Just
so.
use your
Yeah.
water types. They're super.
Yeah, just bring your water types. You'll be good.
Yeah.
I actually
or
did bring my
private
water
seed.
types in there because most of the rest of the stuff you encounter there is Ponyta or Growlithe or Ponyta or Ponyta or Ponyta. So might have also run into a Vulpix, but I really don't think so. So yeah, good place to train up your water types unless you get poisoned, then you die.
Are there water poison types in Gen 1?
The squishy guy. Squishy. Tentacle.
Tentacool.
Yeah,
Tentacle.
Jesus. Yeah, I forgot about them.
Okay. Well,
Which you can catch
them in
very
Seafoam.
easily on your way to Seafoam Islands. Because they'll appear at like level 5.
And then you just got
They're
power
awful.
level.
They're so annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Aren't they like also really bad?
They're
Tentacruel's not.
if you can use Tentacruel right, like you can do justice.
Okay.
Just teach him Blizzard.
Yeah.
I put ice type
He's
moves on
useful.
all my water types.
Ice type moves
That's
are
good.
great.
Yeah.
Aren't they? I mean, unless you're fighting a fire type.
Whatever, dude.
Those aren't that common.
Those are- So what do I have to expect from Victory Road? Because I'm not good at Pokemon, so I've never been here.
No, it's a surprise.
So it's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
different. It's gonna be a lot of different kinds of people.
It's a surprise.
Okay. Also, when I fight Giovanni again, is it like same Giovanni? Is he gonna be like good this time?
It's a gym, so it's gonna be a little beefier.
The word of the week.
Because last time I fought him, he was like, Onyx, I choose you, and I was just like, seriously, Onyx,
You fight him at Silphco, right?
Kangaskhan.
You go to the corner, the game corner,
Yeah,
and then yes, in Silphco,
Yeah.
and then
and then yes,
okay.
finally for the gym. Guys, I might just do like a triple whammy for reals of just game corner, Pokemon Tower, and Silphco, because I haven't done any of them yet. I might just give them a triple whooping,
It'll be pretty
in one
lit.
sitting.
It was fun to beat Jesse and James twice.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. After you did it, I was like,
Yeah, that was a good stream going through Celadon and the Pokemon Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Sirmina,
is-
you haven't answered who your MVP LVP
Oh yeah, right.
were
I'm struggling.
because you changed out half your team.
Yeah. I mean, Graveler in the first half, of course, as he just kind of like ripped through everything, but also because of the fact that, and he kind of helped me through Rock Tunnel with all those like normal type moves that I kept getting hit with. So it was a nice sturdy tank to just keep. And then
That's my
after a
favorite part of
while-
Omastar, by the way. Is
Yeah,
when
he's
the
a
normal
tank.
type moves come out, you're like, I'm good.
So it's gonna be split between Graveler and I think I literally like just used Vulpix for the entire Celadon gym
Nice.
for the most part, and then I flipped to like Kadabra as necessary. But like after I grabbed Vulpix, I was Team Vulpix.
Do you need a Firestone to evolve it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more of the attacks to come Vulpix's way.
Yeah. Before you
Because
evolve.
all the Gen 1 Stone Evolution Pokemon do not learn anything like once they evolve, and it's so
Oh,
annoying.
Good to know.
So annoying. I think they
Except-
learn like one or two things. Like Nidoking gets thrashed.
Yep. At 23 though, so like that's not helpful.
Right.
Yes, you have to do it early enough.
And then you lose. Like what? Horndrill and all the other stuff from.
Well,
Well, you don't really lose
lose
Horndrill.
Horndrill. As we
You
found.
can just get Horndrill from anywhere.
Yeah. Walking down the street, pick up a Horndrill. Falls out of a tree. It's a Horndrill.
You should teach Horndrill to like all of your Pokemon that can learn Horndrill.
I threw all of the TMs away.
You can get more.
I know I could buy more. Well,
You should
Oh,
have
yeah,
sold it. You
infinite
can
money.
sell.
You can buy more from the infinite money payday hack.
I would have sold them, but I needed inventory space to get through the hideout.
Fair. That's fair.
I was over encumbered. So LVP,
Yeah, LVP.
I have a guess.
Pikachu, I couldn't handle it.
Pikachu is your LVP.
I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't.
Honestly, I gotta say the same. Pikachu, like I brought Pikachu down, and granted, he was underleveled, but I brought him out for this like Seafoam push, and he did jack for me. Just
Yeah.
got annihilated by everything. Articuno one hit him, which was a bummer. Before he got to move. So that was cool. That was fun.
Articuno's level 50, right?
Yeah.
MVP though, I gotta give to Gyarados. Yeah,
Hmm.
because
He's a beast.
He knew Surf, he knew Strength. I literally wouldn't have got through Seafoam without him. Kind of got to give it.
It's quite a shift from last week.
Where Gyarados was my LVP?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's terrible.
Oh, great.
No, he started gaining some stats. With Surf, he's actually like kind of a monster. Especially against fire types. Like that. There were a couple times where I switched to him in the Cinnabar Mansion that I was just like, well, this is a guaranteed kill. I'm kind of shifting over to Omastar against fire types, but he's like still a great backup. So yeah.
Did double resistances exist in Gen 1, or is it just...
It's a great
Should.
question. I think they do, yeah.
Because Omstar would be double resistant against fire, right?
If rock is, then yeah.
Like,
Type effective charge.
Not immune to burns, though. Not immune to burns.
That seems like a coding thing.
It probably
Water
is.
would be.
Were there immunities to status effects in Gen 1?
yeah, the poison types can't get poisoned.
Right, yeah, because we've been doing that all game. Well, anyway,
Electric types can't damage ground types.
Omastar definitely did get burned in one of my streams today, so...
Fighting and Ghost.
It's probably fire types can't get burnt.
Fire types can't
well.
get burned. Water
Rock.
types can.
Rock is resistant to fire.
Okay, so yeah, then that's great. Yeah, because there were a bunch of times today where I would get hit by like a fire attack and it would take like 2 damage. Like Ember, which isn't very crazy strong. But... So that was good. Okay. So we've got some gym battles coming up.
Yeah.
Sounds like, Sirmina, you were trying to do what? The Lavender Town to Fuchsia... No, Lavender Town to... Where?
Do the Rocket Hideout, and then Pokemon Tower, and then Silphco in one run. So just the triple whammy of Rocket.
Wait, have you not done Rocket
Oh,
Hideout?
I didn't do the game corner before I went to Erica. I went without her, or without all that stuff.
Okay.
You don't need that.
So you went and got the badge, but... Okay, so you'll do basically the whole, like, Rocket middle storyline.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then probably have to do Sabrina and Koga in one shot. Then Blaine and Giovanni can be in one shot.
Honestly, if you dodge the bikers, if you go...
East.
Well, actually, you don't really need to, do you? You can just go straight down. Yeah. it's probably
Yeah,
easier.
as far east on Cycling Road as possible. Like, you can avoid, like, all of them.
Yeah.
If you really want to. Like, I'm going to get all the experience that I can, of course, but...
That's true. I dodged, like, all the bikers, and then that was a huge mistake because I was walking back, and I was like, oh, great, now I have to fight all of you.
Yeah.
Because
Going up the biking road is...
I wanted to level up. I should have just done it the first time. Okay, so you got some high-powered streams this week.
Gonna
Cam,
be a
have you
blast.
beaten the Rocket Hideout yet?
Yeah,
You did.
I
You
did all
did.
the
Yeah,
fireballs.
you did the
because
thing.
I had to drop all the items. And then I couldn't pick up the Sylph Scope. Not the... Yeah, the Sylph Scope.
Do you have it now, though?
Yeah, I beat Lavender Tower. Because I have the Poke Flute.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all, you can, like, without the Soul Scope, if you didn't get it for any reason, then you could use a Poké Doll.
Yeah, I know. I learned about that recently.
That you could have bought in Celadon, yeah.
Yeah, and
You
then
can just-
gotten rid of the ghost of the doll.
Does that mean you
The
can just
developers
not?
acknowledge it, so it's not really like a hack. They were just like, oh,
Can you just
yeah,
not?
you can do that.
You just don't have to do Rocket Hideout then.
Correct.
Could I have caught Marowak?
No. No,
No,
you can't.
no,
You
you
can't
can't.
catch Marowak.
Because it has to be put at ease.
It has to be a real
Putting it,
Pokemon.
giving it a Pokédoll doesn't really put it at ease. I wonder how that works with, what's his name? Mr. Fuji?
Yeah.
I think Mr.
Well, you didn't
Fuji, as
really
long
do
as you
anything
can get
with
to
it.
him, will just say his dialogue.
With it will still put it at ease if you use the Pokédoll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll still say like the spirit like calm down and stuff, and
Because you gave it a doll.
go up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Chill the fuck out.
it is a freaky ghost. I understand what you were saying.
What?
It's horrifying. That ghost, when I first saw it, when I first played Yellow, like, I think I tried not to go into Pokemon Tower for as long as I could, because I was like, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Like, what is this?
Have you heard
It's
the
scary.
Have you heard the rumors about, like, there was a rumor about Red and Blue when it first came out, that I think this is true. I need to look up the details of this. There was a string of, like, young children dying around the same time as the first gen came out. And there was, like, this theory that the Lavender Town soundtrack contained tones that would, like, kill kids or something.
Is that a
I'm
thing?
looking up Lavender
Or is this
Town
like
soundtrack
a coincidence?
conspiracy.
Because there's so many, like, conspiracies and creepypastas surrounding Lavender Town.
It's definitely a creepypasta. Well, I think it might have been, like, a real thing first, because this was the 90s. I'm not, like... I think it was, like, actually as the games were coming out, this was the thing that people thought was happening.
Hmm.
But I could be wrong. Cam might find out, or he might not.
In some versions of the tale, it said that the programmers for Pokemon Red and Green created the song with a code that would later drive children to kill themselves, as the song contained harmful frequencies of some sort.
Yeah, that's what it was. Harmful frequencies.
That's great.
So, yeah. This broadcast is now sponsored by Harmful Frequencies. Thank you, Harmful Frequencies.
Eek. Are you about to play it? Sure.
Are you playing, Cam?
I would like to not be responsible for any more potential fatalities,
They all
please.
stop it.
It's true. I'm marking this stream as not safe for children. Just FYI.
Oh, we're not E for everyone anymore?
We are no. We are
Not
N.
fun.
We are actually what we are is T for Twitter, because we have amassed an awesome and loyal Twitter following that I wanted to shout out in this video. Because we
Great.
have almost 150 Twitter followers,
Whoa!
which is totally awesome. And some of them have even come over and followed us on YouTube, and I appreciate all of them that have. Because we are now at 94 YouTube subscribers, which is dope.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
we'd really like to hit 100, so if you happen to be watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, please do.
Like and subscribe below.
Well, yeah.
We need some like fancy logo to be like, at the link below, you should totally do it, or like point to the box.
Yeah.
Right there.
Actually, I've
Slide it
gotten
next to my head.
a bunch. Yeah, there's no button there though, because I don't know how to do that. I have gotten a bunch of like people reaching out, graphic designers. So if we do need like some cool graphic design stuff, once we get a budget for that, we can just buy stuff.
Yeah, because no one's going to work for free.
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
everybody. I read their descriptions. You know, I was like, oh, they charge. So I politely replied to people. I was like, we do not have a budget for this, so I'm afraid we cannot hire your services right now. But in the future,
Touch 'em up.
we will certainly reach out. No, because there's this great Twitter account that's like for exposure, and it posts all these exchanges between people who are like trying to get artists to work for free. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to wind up there, because then VPP would get canceled.
Support artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay for their shit.
And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
important. It's their livelihood.
And I don't want to have to make a fake YouTube apology video. So, so let's not get canceled. is what I'm saying.
Fyrestorm. My apology.
Firestorm's fake apology video. Yeah. Okay.
It's as fake as the Fire Festival. Oop.
Is this Firefest?
We're not Firefest. Just
No.
to be clear.
Disclaimer.
I disavow
It's not brought
Firefest.
to you by Firefest.
I disavow Firefest. Fire Festival, whatever it was called.
Can't
Firefest.
even remember.
Great documentary on Netflix about it, though.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, there's 2, but isn't one like really bad?
Like Firefest?
I think one of them like made by Fire Festival and was just like, oh yeah, this is a great thing that everybody like lied about and they said it was terrible.
But there were definitely 2 of them. Cam is right. The Netflix one and then the Hulu one. Right? Hulu?
Never actually watched it. I'll look it up.
I think I watched both of them in a sitting. But it was like ages ago when they came out with them, so
Yeah.
I don't
They're really
remember
good,
what's
though.
what about them. Yeah, they were very interesting.
This broadcast is brought to you by
Yeah.
not the Fire Festival, but the documentary about the Fire Festival. Thank you, documentary
and
about the
Netflix.
Fire Festival. All right.
It was ridiculous.
Fire is streaming on Netflix, and Fire Fraud is streaming on Hulu.
Lit.
Fire fraud.
Well, I can only speak to Fire, the one on Netflix, but it's pretty lit. So thank you, Fire, for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
That's great fun.
The Fire's lit. Not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
So we're gonna have some 6 streams for everybody this week because we got some heavy duty stuff to get through. If we get really ambitious, I'll post a schedule on Twitter. If people know when they're streaming, that would be cool. But otherwise, just look for my sporadic link posts that go out every now and then when I remember. And I need to add you guys to the YouTube this week. That's going to be a priority for me.
That way we can stream.
Cool. Does anybody have a Pidgeot, by the way? That just came to mind.
Yeah.
You do?
Oh,
On the
big
way.
shot. No.
Pidgeot, like a full Pidgeot. So Sirmina's probably going to be the first one to get a Pidgeot.
And the only
Did
one.
you guys continue with your Pidgeotos?
I did not continue training my Pidgeotto.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't understand why it wouldn't be the same noise
Pidgeotto.
as Pidgeot.
It's Pidgeotto.
But why does it then not Pidgeot?
Because not how it's spelled.
I don't know.
But they're spelled the same.
You're trying to say that the naming system is supposed to, like, have some sort of logical sense to it.
Well, why doesn't it progress?
It does
There
progress.
is no mix.
I mean, it's not like Venusaur all of a sudden, right?
Pidgeotto. Pidgeot.
Pidgeotto. Pidgeot.
Pidgeotto.
Pidgey.
Didn't you ever watch the show?
I also don't. I don't know
Just the
why.
end-all be-all for pronunciation.
Fair.
You should watch the show.
I will.
Have you never seen it, right? You've
I
never
have seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
You should watch the first gen.
Since we're doing
First gen. How many episodes is that?
I'll look it up for you.
Like 150.
Dope.
One per Pokemon.
Pretty great. No, actually, no, it's not 150. That's a lie. Because I think episode 100 is when they're in like the Orange Islands, right?
82.
Cam? Like something like that. So that means that they've already completed like the Gen 1, like regular story.
There are
I see.
82 episodes.
Huh?
82 episodes of Indigo League in Japan. In the English version, there's only 80.
Yeah, because in our version,
I'm getting hate mail in the chat for my pronunciation of Pidgeotto.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, they cut the Cyber Soldier Porygon
yes.
of the epilepsy. And they cut the Legend of Dratini.
I'm getting hate mail from my fiance in the chat about my
The
pronunciation.
Legend of Dratini, I think that was the one where they had guns.
Guns?
Yeah. You're
Yes.
Oh, so I'll have to not pirate.
No
that.
guns allowed.
I'll
right.
have
Second
to not pirate
episode to be
that.
skipped by 4 kids.
Does the file exist for the Porygon episode that made people have
Yes, I've
seizures?
watched it.
I've seen it before, yeah. It's available, like, somewhere on the internet.
On the dark web?
No, it wasn't dark web.
I'm gonna go to the dark web and find that episode.
Then you'll be on a watch list for the rest of your life.
Darn.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that then.
Then I won't be able to use Fly anymore.
YouTube should have it.
That was a good
honestly.
joke.
Oh no.
I'll be on a no-fly list.
Terrible.
Oh no.
Oh, God. No, go find the Porygon Soldier episode on YouTube, I think.
Okay.
I think that's where I watched it years
Porygon
ago.
Soldier?
Yes.
Is he a soldier?
No.
Okay.
The Porygon Soldier episode. It's the Electric Soldier Porygon,
Got it.
officially.
Okay.
That's the one that has the flashing. And then the Dratini one, that is definitely the one where they're in, I think they're in the Safari Zone.
Ooh.
And somebody, like, uses... Oh, I'm looking this up.
Someone uses a gun in the Safari Zone.
Oh, yeah, there's... Oh, God.
Yeah, there's an
at
issue
one
with
point,
like poaching.
James, like, threatens the warden and holds a gun up to his head. Like, it's a
Oh.
whole thing. Yeah.
It's actually
James
kind of
has some
aggressive.
controversial stuff.
Some were fired at Jesse, James, and Meow. Some were pointed at Ash and some other character that I don't
Wow.
know. Yeah.
That's
And then that also is the episode where Ash catches like 30 Tauros. So in the next episode that is like actually available to people, they're just kind of like, wait, where did these 30 Tauros come
right.
from?
Yeah. That's funny. All right. So I gotta watch some. Is this Indigo League? That's the show. Right?
Yeah, I'm reading through some of the other episodes that got cut and how it created a lot of continuity errors similar to the Tauros stuff. Like skipping over removing Beauty and the Beach, where James has inflatable breasts.
Oh my god.
Because it marks first time appearances of some of the characters. Who
Oh,
then come
wow.
up later. They're like, oh hey, what's up? And you're like, who are you?
Incredible. Incredible.
They did put it on network cable because like in my head I have seen the episode on TV. Maybe I'm like,
I'm sure they broadcast
fooling
it and then
myself?
realized they shouldn't and stopped broadcasting it.
I think so. Maybe they put like the initial debut and then they got rid of the reruns.
That probably makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
There was a Tentacool and Tentacruel episode.
Yep. I'm just
Which-
reading about that one.
Yes, it was pretty poor timing. It's unfortunate because it's like it's at its core, it's not like a bad episode or anything with like controversial activity or things like, you know, having firearms at people, but it was these two gigantic tentas that end up like destroying two towers,
Oh.
and it was set to debut right after September 11 happened. So they had to, you know, get rid of that.
That sounds
They
like the
also-
Lilo and Stitch thing.
They also didn't show the Tentacool and Tentacruel episode after Hurricane Katrina
Yeah,
because of the flooding.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it's pretty rough.
And then
Have you
they
guys-
also cut Tower of Terror, where Ash goes to get Haunter.
I know I've seen that episode. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
it's one of my favorite episodes because
It's such a good episode.
they have to like deal with Ghastly and Haunter and Gengar and all of their shenanigans, but they didn't show it because of the name Tower of Terror, and they become ghosts and have to go into this tower.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Have you
So-
side note, have you guys ever seen the original Lilo and Stitch scene? Where they're
I've seen
flying.
yes, the original Lilo and Stitch
And the
scene.
movies.
So do you know the scene where the spaceship is like, they're like navigating it through the mountains or whatever? It's near the end of the movie.
I don't remember Lilo and Stitch.
So originally, that scene was them navigating a passenger jet through a city.
Oh,
And that movie came out like, I think maybe months after 9/11.
Yeah.
So they pulled it for very obvious reasons. Because at one point, even like the plane like collides with a building, like makes not really like hits it, but like makes contact and breaks some windows and stuff. So they're like, yeah, we can't show this. It's crazy though, because they redid the whole thing. Like There's no city in the final scene, I believe. Because I don't think they wanted the image of like a aircraft flying through a city. Thought it would
Makes
upset
sense.
people, which yeah,
That would make
probably
sense.
would have.
One sec, I need my charger.
Yep.
So the Porygon episode that got pulled, the flashes were extremely bright strobe lights with blinks at a rate of about 12 hertz for 5 seconds in almost full screen, and then 2 seconds outright full screen,
Wow.
for which 685 viewers were hospitalized.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and apparently 2 people remained hospitalized for over 2 weeks.
That's so bad.
Yes, so that is a global removal. So you can find it, but yeah, it's a lot. It's really intense, even if you watch it, like, and you know that you don't have any photosensitivity.
And it's for like 7 total seconds, basically, right?
Yeah, an almost full screen of flashing.
That's a lot.
Red,
I mean, that's a
blue,
lot
white.
if it's really, yeah. 12 hertz, too. That's 12 a second, right?
What did I?
Oh, we were just talking about the, Cam described the Porygon episode, which apparently, like, what was the, how many people did it hospitalize, Cam?
685.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Although many recovered during the ambulance trip, 150 were actually admitted to hospitals and 2 remained there for over 2 weeks.
That's wild.
Others had seizures while watching the news reports rebroadcasting clips of the scene.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Like, that's gonna help. This scene might cause seizures.
Yeah, I'm not sure there were trigger warnings when Indigo League was coming out. Which is too bad, because it would have
People who
solved
had-
that entirely.
Yeah, it would have. And then there's also the people who probably had never even perceived the idea of maybe having
Right.
being susceptible to seizures. So they probably watched everything and they were just like, "Oh yeah, it's just a cartoon. I'm fine." And they didn't even think about it that maybe they could have been susceptible to it, or they just had never a history and this was their first one or something. So I'm not surprised by the number, especially if it's kids.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't necessarily know, right? You just watch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of episodes were apparently unaired due to similarities with earthquakes and tsunamis.
That makes sense, given some of the most prominent moves in the game.
And then you have the Jinx episodes, the
Yeah.
Christmas Jinx episode.
Yikes. And that's all just kind of
Yeah.
racist caricature, right?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. That's no good.
A lot of issues in a lot of episodes.
Basically, what we're finding out is that Indigo League is canceled. Indigo League is canceled.
Well, some of these episodes that did get cancelled came from after Indigo League.
Pokemon
Like,
is canceled. Pokemon
some
is
of them.
canceled.
Yeah, no more VPP.
Thank you, Cancel Cultures, for sponsoring this video.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, there's a lot of those types.
Alright.
There's episodes even as recently as like
Episodes were cancelled this year because of the COVID pandemic.
mhm.
This stream is brought to you by the COVID pandemic.
No! No!
About?
We are not sponsored by COVID.
Only Cam is sponsored, not me and Peter.
I've got the weight of the COVID on my shoulders.
You have the weight of COVID.
So these 7 episodes that were postponed from their original air dates, why were they postponed?
Because COVID.
Like
don't know.
they just
They had to do with COVID or anything related. They were postponing them because COVID.
okay, like just okay.
Wait, did COVID actually push back episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Stuff that was set to air earlier in 2020, like April, May, June, apparently got pushed and replaced with reruns.
Which is too bad, because great time to watch TV. Can't leave the house.
But not a great time to be animating it.
Well,
Working in close contact with other people.
Yeah, but can't you just animate it by yourself?
Send it to someone and then they edit it.
How does animation even work? I mean, aren't you just drawing stuff?
This is brought
No,
to
seriously,
you by
how does
our
animation work?
future graphic designers. Thanks.
Thank you,
Look
graphic
at-
designers.
You're reading about band episodes.
Thank you,
It's
graphic
fun.
designers, for sponsoring this video. All right.
So, bringing it back though, like streaming wise this week,
We're loaded.
because what next Sunday is January 31st.
That's it.
So next Sunday we have to be all done
Mhm.
through the Pokemon League.
Theoretically, yeah.
Peter, you look worried. You're like there.
No, I'm not. Well, yeah. I'm not good at Pokemon though.
You only have like 1 or 2 more episodes really to film.
That's true. I probably have to go like beat Giovanni, and then I might just go straight to V Road.
Yeah.
Do I have to like do? Are there puzzles?
It's a surprise.
It is a surprise.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna
so
get
it's
there, and
equal
there's gonna be
to
puzzles, and
surprise.
I'm gonna be pissed.
It's a road. It's a straightforward road.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be a
Yeah.
straightforward road. Now that you said
It's
that,
a road that's full of victory.
yeah.
Many
You
victories.
are the victor. You've gotten this far. It
Yeah.
is your victorious road.
Feeling like I'm being tricked here.
No,
I'm being tricked.
no.
It's a prank.
Be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just put together your team.
My team is gonna be diverse. That's gonna be our strength.
Good idea.
It's a good idea.
Always run for diversity. Always. Always.
Did you learn that in the fighting dojo?
Yes. Along
In
with
the
whichever.
Avatar Season 3.
I think I took Hitmonchan. No, I took Hitmonlee.
Which one did the kicker or the puncher?
I think I took the. Shit, no, I don't remember. I think I took the kicker.
Bruce Lee kicks.
Mm-hmm. Hitmonlee kicks.
Okay,
Yep.
so I took Hitmonlee. Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out.
Fire kick.
The one who's got like a weird his eyes are on his torso
Yeah.
kind of a look.
And his legs
Honestly,
look-
though, we're probably not gonna find out because I'm probably not gonna re-add him to my team.
Aw,
We can always
you
just
don't wanna
watch
fight
your
him.
old streams.
I could watch my old. Actually, I'm gonna ask my dog to watch my old streams because when I'm out of the house, I put the streams on so that she can listen to the sound of my voice and not destroy
Oh.
my apartment.
That's cute.
Ooh,
Not the destroying the apartment, but the listening
Well,
to the
she
voice.
doesn't destroy the apartment because she watches the stream. Also,
I
because she's
should
just kind
see
of
that.
generally chill. But
for my cat.
I think Andromeda's pretty chill when I'm not here. I think she just sleeps.
yeah,
I hope Zuko just sleeps. He better just sleep. Poor boy has a lot of separation anxiety though.
oh,
Aw.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 5 in February.
oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Still so young.
February when we'll be in Gen 2.
Yay!
Yeah.
You guys, this is the perfect year to be doing all this because this is 2021 is the year of Pokemon at this point.
Yes,
It's perfect.
because there's gonna be the Diamond Pearl remakes, and
It's the 25th anniversary, so the Pokemon Company's celebrating just all over the place.
it's the 25th anniversary. It's the 5th anniversary of Pokemon Go in July.
Is it? Oh yeah, 2016.
It is.
Wild.
Great year for a Gen 9.
We have Snap.
It's probably not gonna
Snap.
happen.
Wait, you don't think we're gonna add Snap?
No. I think we'll get Snap. I'm thinking about Gen 9. I'm wondering if we'll
They're
get Gen
definitely getting Snap because it's available to pre-order now.
Yeah, no, we're definitely getting Snap. Snap, I'm
Yeah.
not on the fence about. I'm interested in whether we get new RPG Pokemon.
Diamond Platinum remakes, or Diamond Pearl really. The remakes seems legit. It feels legit. And the timing works out because remakes have consistently come in or at least the Ruby Sapphire remakes came around Thanksgiving a couple years back. So it would make sense for Diamond Pearl to be around Thanksgiving this year, right after Pokemon Day
All
in
my
like September, I
fingers are
think.
crossed. All my fingers are crossed. And then we'd have a new Pokemon game for the Switch, which would be dope.
That would be great.
It would totally throw off our timelines, but it would be dope.
No one. We
Whatever.
end in August.
True.
We would have stuff for September.
No,
Just
we're
in
gonna
time.
have. We're probably gonna have to do remakes in September
Okay.
because we got Fire Red and Leaf Green and all the other ones. So we'll have to spend 2 months, I think, on remakes. But even
Or we
so,
just do stuff first and then do remakes.
even so, if we get new ones in November, we can just do them in November and December. If we got them around Thanksgiving, that would be really cool.
So
Fingers crossed for that, guys.
when does VPP become just PP?
Oh, fair point. Probably in August, right? Because we'll be in Gen 8.
I guess.
I still like calling it the Vintage Pokemon Project.
Yeah.
My thought was when we get to the 3DS games, we're no longer vintage.
True, because that's still kind of a modern console, right? And that, which
Yes.
ones? What gen? Where's that?
Oh god, that's where I'm a little muddled. I know the Ruby Sapphire remakes are 3DS.
Or
I
XY?
can't remember if X and Y is regular or 3DS. I think X and Y is 3DS.
Okay.
Sun, Moon, XY, Ruby.
Yeah.
It says
So once we get to
crystals.
XY, that's where we're in 3DS land. Right?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah. That's when I would not consider us vintage anymore, because those are modern consoles, the 3DS and then the Switch.
Yeah, fair enough. I saw a tweet today that was like, what should Nintendo do next with Pokemon? And the first answer was Pokemon Z.
Because X and Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then
They
the
were
second
Pokemon Gray. Pokemon Z needs to wait.
the
dude.
second response was Pokemon Z and Pokemon Gun.
Because Sword and Shield.
Sword, Shield, and Gun.
Why is that the third?
You know, there is an official Pokemon game from Nintendo that's Detective Pikachu. Just throwing that out there.
Good. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah. I
Um,
never saw that movie.
Oh, it's a good movie. Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Okay, that's
And
great.
not Danny DeVito.
No, not Danny.
Not Danny DeVito.
All right. So I think I need to wrap up, but lots of stuff coming for the next week. I will do my best to get a schedule up on Twitter if you guys let me know when you're planning on streaming.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
Sweet.
progress. I can't do Tuesday, so.
I'll do Tuesday.
Okay. I need to think about it and figure out when I can. Might do like a workday stream since I'm like don't have a job, but I have a job. It's just not like a 9 to 5 job. But maybe I'll stream during the day, one of the days this week to get near the ends because I now have classes coming back, so I have like night stuff. So there's that. Have to flip the script a little bit, but that's fine. We'll have some varied time content for our viewers, and try to let everybody know when that's happening. And then in a week and a day, we'll be in Gen 2.
Oh gosh.
January 1st.
No. I'm ready for Gen 2.
Gen 2 is what? Gold, silver, and crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll preview that next Sunday, along with hopefully just across the board all being Pokemon champions.
Yeah, goals for the week, finish the game.
Goals for the week, finish the game. But for real this time.
We'll be able to. We can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much left.
Yeah. You guys are leveled in a good place for where you need to be. I'm the one that's kind of like a little low and pretty minimal right now.
The space bar is your friend when you're not streaming.
Such a good.
It is.
How do you think that I made 5,500 coins in 2 hours?
I do understand. Don't you worry.
C space.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you're not streaming. But that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks to all our viewers. We had 6 views pretty consistently through this chat. I don't know who's got the stream open or not, but that's pretty cool. You can I have it open as well.
I won't open.
But even if it's just Nicole, thank you, Nicole. But yeah, so thanks guys for coming out. This has been the Sunday recap. See you next week, January 31st, last week of Gen 1.
Woo!